welcome to Finance Conversations. This is the 88th episode of the Merging Life and Money Show, and I am super excited to be here. Monday this week was World Savings Day, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention it in my show this week. The idea for World Savings Days came about right after the Great Depression hurt economies all over the world. The goal was to get people to start saving money again so they could have a better standard of living. This day makes people aware of the needs for financial security and give them hope for the future. It also educates and informs those who need it. Welcome to the Merging Life and Money Show. Today, I will be talking about the power, the importance, and the reasons for savings. Saving money is an important part of your life. In fact, the most important thing about saving is that you can use them to protect you and your family's need and give them financial security in bad time. Most importantly, you must find the right financial vehicle that will allow you to grow your savings. So before I get into it, let me introduce myself. For those of you who do not know me, I am your host, Marie-Jo César. I help professional women transform their relationship with money by giving them the necessary skills and knowledge they need to take control of their money, manage their finances, and recognize that they can live their best lives with the money they have. Thank you for joining in today. If you are watching the replay, make sure to type #replay in the chat. And feel free to leave me some comments and questions. I come to you live, as a matter of fact, every Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to share tips, tools, techniques, inspiration, I would say motivation, and to give you valuable information about how to achieve financial wellness and live your life with means and meaning. And for those of you who are used to the Merging Life and Money Show, they will know that my primary purpose and the primary purpose of the show and my very strong why is to empower as many women that I can by sharing what I know about money and finance so that they can live their greatest lives yet. So, grab a pen and a notebook because you might want to take some notes and you might want to share them and talk about them with family members, friends, co-workers, neighbors, whoever you want to, because at the end of the day, it's about sharing values that could benefit others. So if you are listening on iHeartRadio, Pandora, Spotify, or any major podcast platform, I welcome you. I am so glad that you have joined in. So let's begin. So tell me, how many times have you wish you had more money saved? Well, if you are like most people, the answer is likely to be many. So what is stopping you from developing a saving habit? Well, let's get started. As I mentioned, I will explore the power, the reasons, and the importance of saving. And I will focus on 3 points today. What are savings, the power of saving, and the reason for cultivating a saving habit. So to give today's show some context, I will say that it is easy to think that we cannot save because we don't have much of it. But that is not always the case. In fact, there are a lot of ways for people to save money. even if they don't have a lot of it at first. The best way to start saving money is by figuring out what you are spending your money on and then finding ways to cut back. So even small little changes can make a big difference in the long run. So let us look at the first point of today's show, which is what is savings and why saving money is so important. We all know that savings means different things to different people. Okay, and according to the Encyclopedia Britannica, saving is a process of setting aside a portion of your current income for later use, or the flow of resources accumulated in this way over a period of time. So saving could be done by putting money in the bank, buying securities, keeping more cash on hand, okay? And excuse me. Additionally, how much people save depends on how much they want to spend in the future instead of now, and how much money they think they will make in the future, and to some extent the rate of interest. So in short, savings is the portion of income not spent on current expenditures. Because you don't know what will happen in the future, money should be saved to pay for unexpected events or emergencies, because without savings, unexpected events can become large financial burdens. Therefore, savings helps you and your family to be always financially prepared. So many of you may be saying, well, sounds good, right? But it's easier said than done. And folks, I totally relate, okay? I was there once upon a time. I know that despite the many benefits of savings, many people struggle to develop a habit of setting money aside on a regular basis. Why is that? Well, and what can be done to change that? Let's take a look at the reasons and the importance of saving. Okay. For most people, the primary reason for saving is simple. For not saving is simple. They just don't have the extra money to set aside. Okay. So this is often due to living paycheck to paycheck or being burdened with high level of debt. However, there are steps that can be taken to change this. One key step is to make saving a priority. So instead of allowing your spending to dictate how much you have left over each month, make a decision to set aside a specific amount for saving each month. Okay, this can help you break the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck and help you begin building your nest egg. Another reason people don't save is that they are not sure where to start. Okay, so they may have a specific, they may not have a specific goal in mind, or they may not know how to best use their resources. So setting realistic goals and developing a plan can help you overcome this obstacle. So once you have a clear idea of what you are working towards, it will be easier to make the sacrifices necessary to reach your goals. And remember, even small little steps can lead to big results over time. So whether you like it or not, saving money is one of the most powerful things you can do for your financial future. It is one of the most powerful tools in your financial arsenal. And it is powerful because it is simple. So unlike complex investment product, Saving is easy to understand and straightforward to implement. Furthermore, savings give you, I would say, a cushion in case of an unexpected expense. It helps you reach your long-term financial goals, and it provides peace of mind during tough times. Well, I will end this first point by saying that the power of saving cannot be denied. But for many people, the challenge lies in developing the habit of saving regularly. I can assure you that by making savings a priority in your life and setting clear goals, you can put yourself on the path to financial success. Which leads me to the second point. Why is saving money important? Well, there are a few reasons, and I identified, I think 7 of them. So first, savings gives you the power to weather unexpected storms. Point blank. If you have ever been hit with an unexpected bill or expense, you know how devastating it can be. I can tell you that having a savings cushion gives you the financial stability to weather any storm. 2, savings gives you the power to take advantage of opportunities when they do happen. Whether it's buying a home or investing in a new business venture, having the ability to access capital quickly can make all the difference. 3, saving gives you the power to retire comfortably. We all want to enjoy our retirement years, right? But without adequate saving, that dream can quickly become a nightmare. So by starting to save early and often, you can ensure that you will have the resources you need to live comfortably in retirement. 4, saving gives you the power to leave a legacy. If you want to leave something behind for your loved ones, saving is a key. Whether it's money for college or a down payment on a home, your savings can make all the difference for your family's future. 5, saving allows you to invest in yourself or your future, for your future, right? Take some time to learn about personal finance and investing. The more you know, the better equipped you will be to make smart financial decisions. And remember that saving money is not just about being responsible with your finances. It is about investing in yourself and investing in your future. And trust me, there is no better time to start than now. Think about it this way. Every dollar you save is one less you have to worry about in the future. It is like a safety net that you can fall back on when things get tough. 6, saving teaches you how to be disciplined with your finances. The truth is, saving money is a learned skill. Just like anything else, the more you practice, the better you will become at it, right? And 7, finally, saving is just plain smart financial planning. No matter what your reasons for wanting to save money is, there are plenty of ways for you to do it. Okay? So here are some tips to get you started. Pay yourself first. All right? It is not easy to save money, but you have to do it if you want to be financially stable and secure for the future. So paying yourself first is one of the best and easiest way to save money. And start a strong plan for your retirement income. So save a certain amount of money every time you get paid before you spend it on anything else. 2, make a budget. Knowing where your money is going is the first step to saving money. Track your spending for a month and see where you can cut back. Even small changes can make a big difference. 3, automate your savings. Set up a direct deposit from your paycheck into your savings account. This way, you will never even see the money, and you will be less tempted to spend it. Another tip is live below your means. If you want to save money, you need to spend less than you earn. This may mean making some lifestyle changes, okay? But it will be worth it in the long run. Another one would be limit how much you use your credit cards. They may make you feel better in the short term, but trust me, the high interest rates can quickly wipe out your savings. And lastly, make a plan. Saving money is easier when you have a plan. Decide how much you want to save and set up a timeline for reaching your goals, okay? This will help you stay on track and motivated. Okay, so I'm going to end this second point by stating that saving money is a learned skill, okay? One that is worth learning. For all I know, when done right, saving can be a fun and rewarding experience. All you need is some willpower and the desire to get started. Now to the third and final point of today's show. The reasons for cultivating a saving habit. Well, a saving habit is one, I would say, of the most important things you can cultivate in your life. It gives you peace of mind. It gives you freedom and financial security. It also shows financial maturity. People who have a savings habit are able to weather unexpected expenses like medical bills or car repairs without going into debt. They are also more likely to retire comfortably. So cultivating a saving habit is not easy. Okay, it requires discipline and self-control, but it is worth it. A saving habit gives you peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a cushion in case of emergency. Okay, it gives you the freedom to choose what you want to do with your money instead of being at the mercy of creditors. And it provides financial security in retirement. So it is important to note that savings happens only when you track your spending. For saving is a habit which could be quite difficult to get into. Why? Simply because we are too concerned about the fear of missing out, or what they call FOMO, which can really damage your finances. So let me share a few reasons why you should start putting money away. 1, saving fosters freedom. All right? So saving money is not about restriction. It's about freedom from fear of running out of money, about freedom from reliance on credit, and freedom from being under the economic thumb of others. As you may know, having money in the bank takes away the fear of running out of money and creates some breathing space. And having some breathing space actually helps you to think more clearly and make decisions that are not driven by fear. And as your saving grows, so do your options. And with options come hopes for the future. 2, Saving promotes financial maturity. Saving money intentionally and with purpose does more than accumulate money in a safe place. It helps you develop character traits of self-reliance. It helps you develop patience and financial maturity. Let me say that there was a time, way before my time and your time, when people had no choice but to prepare for their own emergencies, meaning that they had no safety net, like credit cards, to cover them when things went wrong. So this sense of self-reliance changed in the 50s when the first multi-use credit card, the Diners Club charge card, was introduced by a fellow by the name of Frank McNamara. I can tell you that the credit card changed the world in terms of self-reliance and in terms of the advancement of personal entitlement. More than that, it made us forget how important it is to save for the future if we want to stay alive. Now, we have come to accept credit card as a way to deal with emergencies. And unfortunately, most people believe that the way to prepare financial emergency is to have plenty of credit available. 3, saving offers peace of mind and financial security. Knowing that you have a certain amount of money saved up for emergencies provides peace of mind. You can live a stress-free existence knowing that you will not have to suffer if things were to go wrong suddenly. Saving enables you to have influence over your fate. Okay, for example, if you are suffering from burnout at work, you can quit, even if you don't have a new job lined up yet. Okay, and you could take time off to regain your sanity before looking for another job. Right? For example, if your neighborhood no longer serves you, right, you can relocate to a more suitable place because you will have enough for a down payment on a better property, or you will have a deposit on a bigger apartment, whatever your life situation is. Another example, if you become ill and you require expensive health care that your insurance does not cover, you will be able to pay for it, even if you are unable to work while receiving treatment. And knowing that you have option because of the money you have saved can provide you with even more peace of mind. And no, money doesn't fix all problems, okay? For instance, if you are fired, it could take up to 2 years before you can find a job, for example, okay? You could have some ailment and they will not go away no matter how many surgery you can pay for. And even in a seemingly secure, gated environment, random crimes can occur. But if you have extra money in the bank to deal with difficulties like this, you will, without a doubt, increase your chances of coming out on top. Okay, 4, saving allows you, to put your money to work for you. Most of us have to work hundreds of hours a year to make the most of our money. But if you save enough money and put it in the right places, it will make money for you. And over time, as your money works harder and harder, you will need to work less and less. And you might even be able to stop working altogether. Let me explain what I mean. when I say that your money can work for you. Okay. When you initially start saving, you should place your money somewhere safe where you can get to it quickly in case of an emergency. Okay. So this could be a savings account where you earn, what they pay now. They used to pay less than 1% interest a year, which is not even enough to keep up with inflation today, right? Inflation is like 8.2%. But still, anything is better than earning 0% or not having any savings at all, or going into credit card debt, which will cost you 10 to 30% in interest per year. So once you have 3 to 6 months worth of expenses saved up in your emergency fund, you can start saving money in a retirement account that is not taxable. Okay, there is where the magic begins. Okay, you can invest in the stock market with this account, like a Roth IRA or a 401k plan, because you will not have to pay taxes on the gains from your investment, which will make your money grow even faster, right? So please keep in mind that with a Roth IRA, you put in money that you already paid taxes on. And after that, you get to keep everything in the account. So with a 401k plan, you can put money in before taxes, which gives you more money to invest upfront. However, when you take the money out in retirement, you will have to pay taxes on it. So I will add that if you are not sure whether it's better to pay taxes now or later, you can spread your bets by contributing to both your employer's sponsored retirement plan and a Roth IRA. So, by the way, a traditional IRA is a third option as well. So like a 401k plan, it lets you put money in before taxes, thus allowing you to invest more money from the beginning. Additionally, if you were to make a lot of money and did not spend much, you might be able to save enough to be able to retire in 10 years, for instance. But I would say that the rule of thumb is that most people take about 40 years to get there. Additionally, if you save and invest regularly, you should be able to live off the income from your investment at some point. This is your saved money working for you. So the earlier you start, the more time you give a small amount of money to grow into a lot of money through the magic of compounding interest. Yes, compounding. And I must say something about this financial feature that all of you must understand. So when it comes to developing a savings habit, the power of compounding interest should not be underestimated. Compound interest is the interest that is earned on the initial investment, as well as the interest that is earned on the previous interest payments. As a result, the effects of compound interest can really add up over time. And while the power of compound interest should not be underestimated, it is also important to keep in mind that not all savings are created equal. For example, saving for a short-term goal, such as a vacation or a new car, is generally less beneficial than saving for a long-term goal, such as retirement. This is because the money that is saved for a short-term goal is more likely to be spent before it has a chance to grow significantly. In contrast, the money that you save for long-term goals can compound over many years and grow into a much larger sum. Therefore, when it comes to developing a saving habit, it is important to focus on long-term goals. By doing so, you can make the most of the power of compound interest and build up a significant nest egg over time. This begs a question: why so many people neglect to develop a saving habit early on? Okay, part of the reason may be that they live in a society that encourages consumerism and debt. Remember FOMO? But the truth is, the importance of saving should not be underestimated. Even if you can only save a small amount each month, the power of compounding interest will work in your favor over time. So if you are looking to make your money work for you, start by developing a healthy saving habit. You will be glad you did. So I will end this point by saying that other reasons I talk about demonstrate why cultivating a saving habit is so important. I will add that everyone needs to save, no matter how much money they make or how much they spend or what stage of life they are in. So start setting aside money each month and watch your peace of mind, your freedom, and your financial security grow. Okay, let's wrap it up and summarize what I addressed today. I talked about the power, the importance, and the reason of saving. And I focused on 3 points. What is savings? I talk about the power of saving and the reason for cultivating a savings habit. Well, as I see it, don't spend money, save it is easier to say than to do, for sure. But having some money saved up can give you the confidence you need to make smart choices in life. If you have not yet made it a habit to save some of your income, start small and set up a weekly, monthly, whatever cycle will work for you. Okay? Spend less on things you don't need and make better spending decisions to add more money to your bank account. I will also say that you can save more if you have a clear goal or plan. So look for high interest savings plan from banks that are reliable and well known and put money in them regularly. Trust me, you will be able to live well if you start saving money right away, particularly if you're young. You'll be able to choose a job you want or start your own business, buy your dream home, or travel the world. It is also a fact that if you save money, you can try new things in life that would be hard, even impossible otherwise. And of course, to live worry-free, you need to be able to support yourself. So don't wait until things are hard to start saving. Do it now. Okay, at the end of the day, if you had it and you lost it, saving for the future needs to find its way back in your life. Right? You cannot continue to spend all that you earn. You must save systematically for the future as if your life depended on it. Because guess what? It just might. Okay, and as you know, I like to end my show with a quote. And today I chose a quote from the great Warren Buffett. And it reads, "Do not save what is left after spending, but spend what is left after saving." I will add that Warren Buffett is an American business magnate, an investor, and a philanthropist. He is also currently the chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, and he is the most successful investors in the world and has a net worth of over 95 billion. And this was as of October of this year, making him the sixth wealthiest person in the world. So this brings us to the end of today's Merging Life and Money episode. I hope you have enjoyed today's show, and I totally encourage you to watch the replay and make sure to share it with others. Okay? So for more information about how to achieve financial wellness from the inside out and live a purposeful life with the money you have, join me next week, Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Atlantic Time, 10 a.m. Friday morning, 10 a.m., right? Brisbane, Australia time. And next week, I will be continuing the conversation about saving. So don't miss it. I will look at savings accounts and the different type of savings that one must have. Thank you for being here today on the Merging Life and Money Show. I am your host, Marie-Jo César. I will be back again next week. Until then, continue merging life and money. Bye for now.